Right now, you are 70 kilometers above the surface of another planet. The air here is thin and freezing and moving faster than any hurricane on Earth. In the next few minutes, you're going to fall through all of it, every layer of the sky of Venus, and you're not going to stop until you hit the ground. The ground is 467 degrees. Take a breath. It is the last cold one you will get. 0. You begin at the very top of the clouds, 70 kilometers up, and you begin to fall. The first thing you notice is that it is freezing. Minus 40 degrees, colder than an Antarctic winter. Venus up here is not hot at all. And it is fast. The whole sky of this planet is spinning. The winds at the cloud tops move at over 360 kilometers an hour, faster than any hurricane our world has ever made. 3 kilometers down, and the haze thickens around you. These are the famous clouds of Venus, bright, pale yellow, wrapped completely around the planet. 5 kilometers down, you fall into the cloud deck itself, and you should know what it is made of. Not water. Sulfuric acid, concentrated, drifting as a fine corrosive mist. There is no gap in it anywhere. This layer wraps the entire planet, unbroken. Venus has never once shown its surface to the naked human eye, in all of history. The light is a strange, sourceless yellow. The sun is up there somewhere, but you cannot find it. Everything is the color of old bone. 10 kilometers down, and something strange begins to happen. It is getting warmer, and for once, that is good news. The temperature climbs back up towards 0, and then past it. The pressure is rising towards something your body would recognize. 15 kilometers down, 55 kilometers above the surface, the air outside is 27 degrees, room temperature. If you could somehow ignore the acid, this is the most comfortable air on any world but our own. This is the layer scientists dream about, not the surface. No one is walking on the surface. Here, in the clouds, where a balloon could float and the temperature and pressure feel almost like home. Somewhere in this band, sometime after 2026, a small probe from Earth is meant to fall exactly where you are falling now, and spend about 5 minutes tasting the clouds for the chemistry of life. Because in 2020, someone thought they saw a gas called phosphine here. On Earth, phosphine is made by living things. The claim is still fiercely argued. No one yet knows what is drifting in this haze. 20 kilometers down, 50 kilometers up, one Earth atmosphere of pressure, and about 70 degrees. NASA calls this the most Earth-like place in the entire solar system. Enjoy it. It does not last. Below the comfortable layer, the clouds turn thick and heavy. You are dropping into the densest part of the acid deck now, 22 kilometers down. Here the droplets are 75 to 96% pure sulfuric acid, thick enough to blot out what little light was left. This is the belly of the cloud. The temperature is climbing past 80 degrees, toward the boiling point of water, though there is no liquid water anywhere on this planet, and has not been for a very long time. 24 kilometers down. The cloud thins, and then for the first time it ends. You fall out of the bottom of the sky. Below the clouds the air is clear and dim and the color of rust. For the first time you can see down, and there is a very long way still to go. It is quiet here in a way that feels wrong. A thin acid rain falls out of the cloud base above you, and at 30 kilometers down it simply vanishes. The air below is now so hot, the rain boils away before it can ever reach the ground. It rains on Venus, and nothing ever lands. The heat is real now. The pressure is building on every side. The atmosphere is turning into something between a gas and an ocean, thick and heavy and pressing in. 40 kilometers down. 220 degrees, 10 times the pressure at Earth's sea level, and you are only just past halfway. The deepest point in all of Earth's oceans is 11 kilometers. You have already fallen almost 4 times that, through nothing but air. There is no landmark to mark your fall now. No wreck, no diver, no light. Just the slow climb of the numbers and the ground, somewhere far below waiting. 50 kilometers down, 20 kilometers of air left beneath you, and it is beginning to glow. The rock below is hot enough to shine, a dull, sullen red like the inside of a kiln. The wind has almost stopped. Down here near the bottom, the furious super-rotation of the sky has faded to a slow, syrupy crawl, a breeze you could barely feel, made of air as heavy as water. 57 kilometers down, the pressure outside would crush a nuclear submarine like paper, and still, the ground has not come. 58 kilometers down, the last layer. Whatever reaches the surface of Venus, reaches it through here. You fall past the height of the planet's tallest mountains, Maxwell Montes, 11 kilometers of rock standing out of the burning plains. 65 kilometers down, on the peaks of those mountains there is frost. Not ice, it is far too hot for ice. It is metal. Lead and bismuth, boiled off the scorching lowlands, condensing as a bright metallic snow on the only cool ground on the planet. The light is the color of a dying coal. The pressure outside is now more than 70 times what your body was ever built to hold. In 1982, a Soviet lander called Venera 13 fell through this exact air and touched the ground somewhere below you. It was built to survive half an hour. It lasted 127 minutes and sent home the first color photographs ever taken from the surface of another world. A flat, orange, broken plain under a heavy orange sky. They are still the only ones we have. You are almost down. The counter is slowing. 70 kilometers of falling, nearly spent. 70,000 meters, the surface of Venus. You have landed 467 degrees, hot enough to melt lead, hotter than the day side of Mercury, though Mercury sits far closer to the sun, and the pressure, 93 times Earth's, is the pressure you would feel 900 meters deep in our ocean, except there is no ocean here. This is dry land. From the cloud tops to the ground, you fell nearly 8 times the height of Everest, into air that would boil you, dissolve you, and finally crush you on the surface of the most Earth-sized world we know. Take that breath now. There isn't one.